All right, everybody, come on in, come on in. You all know it's Friday. Welcome to Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'll be starting at 5 in a couple minutes on TikTok, but I always just like to come on here with you all, say hello before I do the exclusive TikTok stream. Hello, Cuts in Motion, and hello, Isan. So if we have any moderators watching or if anybody's listening, hello, JND. On Fridays, I do a stream on TikTok, and they want me to be exclusive there. Jurgen is here. They want me to be exclusive there, so I'm not ignoring you all. If you post any comments and I don't respond to them, I will after. But yes, hope everybody's doing well. We got the beautiful Lie here saying, good morning, good people. Good morning. Is it morning where you are? It's evening here, but hello to you. Saying good morning, good people. Stay safe and warm from the ATL. Keep cooking, Mags. Yeah, y'all, I posted a video. It's actually snowing here. The kids are out of school. The boys are with their dad. So we have snowpocalypse here in Atlanta because, you know, we are not built for it. We are not used to it. But everything is good. Hope you all are well. Lots of good stuff happening here. So yeah, we are going to be making a tostada today, but I'll save you all the details. We'll do it live on TikTok. Hello, Ash is here. Thank you so much for being here, my dear. All right, let me make you a moderator here as well. So we are going to be making, oh, let me get my other tablet ready. Hold up. Oh, I was eating sardines before Ghana, but I've been on this sardine kick. Let me just clean this off. This is the iPad that you all see me share my screen with. So welcome behind the scenes. Come on in, everybody. We'll be getting started in a second. Hello, Kyle. Kitty says yummy. It's very yummy. I love it. I absolutely love it. So if you are team savory, today is your day, not team sweet. But if you like a fishy fish, if you like tuna, if you like salmon, we'll talk about all those substitutes. But sardines are a great shelf-stable way. And if you eat African food, it's very common to have like a sardine salad on the side. So we'll talk all about that. But come on in, everybody. We're getting ready. One more minute. Ugh, let me get my uniform on. Oh my goodness. I'm streaming only 2 cooking days per week so I can focus on all the other stuff going on. And sometimes I get myself discombobulated, but come on in, everybody. All right, let me go to my saved folder and then we'll get started on TikTok. TikTok, you don't stop. Oh, come on. Yes, I know. I'm going to start my video. Save. Let me get my apron on. Y'all know how I feel about this Food Talk apron. I'm very grateful, but it's kind of like, it's like a painter's apron. All right. I like to go to the original content creator. Sometimes people repost, and I want to make sure the original content creator gets credit. So come on in, everybody. I'm just saying hello, and then we're going to go on to TikTok so you all get to watch behind the scenes. Possessions, Akil and Benny, for those of you all who come in. Oh, where is it? Oh, y'all. Food, 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 so much food. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. There it is. Okay, so let's see if we can get this together. And it's got this crisscross in the back. So it's like getting in here and trying not to get myself all, should I take this off? Let's see. Oh, hold on, y'all. This is a lot. Before I get frustrated. All right, let me put it on and then put on my cardigan. And we'll get started. Hello, Kim Riley. Good to see you here. Thank you for being here. Let's see if we need this. We're getting ready to go live on TikTok. So I work with Food Talk TV, which is a channel on TikTok. It's actually called Food Talk. And so I have my show. We looking okay? I have my show on Fridays. And they sent me this apron to wear. But it's like, get it together. All right, I think we're good. All right, I'll go without the cardigan for now. I think we'll be all right. All right, everybody. So again, welcome to Behind the Scenes. Hello, Grandma, and hello, Mr. Love. So if it sounds like an infomercial, I will be repeating myself a lot. All right, let's go.
Made some really nice sandwich for breakfast.
Bloopers already. All right, let's do this. All right, everybody, come on in, come on in. Welcome to Food Talk TV. This is Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher. Make sure you tap and share. Thank you all for coming in here. We are going to be making a sardine salad today. But if you don't know me, I am Maggie, the substitute teacher. I make food and femininity content, and you can find me on Food Talk TV on Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central. So today I have a recipe I'm going to share with you all, an inspiration from something I was eating a lot while I was in Ghana. I was born in Ghana, raised here in the US, so I love going home and having all that authentic food. So if you like fishy fish, if you are team savory, we're going to use sardines today, but you can use any fishy fish, smoked salmon, if you got it like that, maybe even tuna. All right. So let me clean off the counters and then wash my hands, and we're going to get started. Make sure you tap and share. And the full recipe, I'll walk you all through it, but the full recipe is probably already up on foodtalktv.com. All right. Happy Friday, everybody. All right, so another video came up in my feed. I'm always recreating recipes. Have I ever made this before? Not really. Has it ever stopped us? No. So I'm going to show you all the video, and then I'm going to put my spin on it. So I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher, because I cook with sugar substitutes, dairy substitutes, and gluten substitutes. I'm not a real teacher. I'm not a real substitute teacher. I teach substitute recipes. I work in tech, but people always ask about the substitute thing. So I like to take recipes that I enjoy and make kind of a version that I can have. All right. Thank you all so much for being in here. Let me wash my hands. All right, so this recipe inspiration comes from Recipe with Mandy. So she made this as a sandwich. So if you like a tuna salad, an egg salad, if you like any of those type of creamy kind of salads, this is the recipe for you. So she used a sandwich maker. So I'm going to show you all this recipe and then we will recreate it.
To share with you all, boil some eggs, mash it all in a bowl, add some sardine, add some onion and pepper, add end up mashed eggs, and now we're going to stir it very well, add some mayonnaise, mix properly, and once that is ready, we're going to apply some butter on our sandwich maker, spread our bread nicely, add in the sardine and egg mix, cover nicely, apply some butter because we want it coming out so beautiful, cover and let it's dust. And yeah, guys, our sandwich is ready. It was really delicious, and I paired with some hot chocolate. Will you be trying this? Let me know in the comment section. Bye, guys.
All right, so let me turn the sound down in case anybody struggled with the accent. So this is the version she made. So we have boiled eggs. We're going to mash some boiled egg, 2 boiled eggs, and then in another bowl, she uses a sardine with oil and then adds the egg, onion, and pepper. So really simple, really fresh ingredients, and then mayonnaise. So we'll put some mayonnaise in there. That's gonna make it kind of creamy like that. And the rest, she just assembles between 2 slices of buttered bread. I have an open face sandwich solution that I'm gonna show you all. We're gonna make a tostada with cheese, with dairy-free cheese. So stay tuned. This is a 2-part recipe, but again, if you like fishy fish, this is the recipe for you. Now, in West Africa, in Ghana, where I'm from, there's a lot of stews that have hot pepper, that have really hot pepper. And so it's just like, you know, how you might eat something spicy in Latin cuisine and then have a salsa or a pico on the side. So this is kind of that fresh salad that's kind of to cool you off. Or if you eat Indian food, you know how you may have a curry and a yogurt on the side. All right. So very common in international cuisine. All right. So I did go ahead and boil the eggs in advance. I know, y'all. Usually I do everything from scratch for you all. But I was hungry and I have this little egg maker. Y'all have seen me use it before. If you need more information, let me know. But you can boil your eggs in the microwave. So I ate 2. And then I'm going to go ahead and peel 2. And we're going to assemble everything together together for the mixture, and then we will go ahead and set it aside, and I'll make the bread. If you can have bread, please have some for me. I ate bread in Ghana, believe me, and it was amazing. Okay, so I just have a bowl here. Thank you, everybody. We're up to 269 likes. I really appreciate it. All right, so make sure you're tapping and sharing. So I have 2 hard-boiled eggs. And, you know, sometimes, why am I peeling in here? Sometimes with eggs, if you like a little bit of a softer yolk, that's fine if you're doing like a toast or something. But for this recipe or an egg salad or a tuna salad, you do want to make sure that your yolks are all the way cooked through. All right, so we have one. Let me just rinse it off in case I have any shells. Okay, so we have 1 boiled egg, and I am using the sorry, it's loud. I know you can do this on the stove, but this is the egg pod. It's just a little gadget I got from Walmart. Thank you, Rachel, for the hearts. You all are so generous already coming through on TikTok. We're up to 400 likes. Thank you, everybody, for being here. All right, so 1 boiled egg, and then we're going to do another one. So this is a high protein recipe because we're going to have eggs and we're going to have sardine, and lots of different ways to eat this. You could eat this in a sandwich like the recipe creator made if you could have bread. We're going to do a gluten-free option on a tostada, so I'll show you all that. My little fusion, I made it up. Have I ever made this before? No. Has that ever stopped us? No. All right, so we have boiled egg number 2. But I like to come on here and recreate recipes with you all right? So thank you all so much for being here. Over 500 likes. Thank you, TikTok. Okay, so we have 2 boiled eggs, and then per the video, she just gets a fork and she mashes them up. So Mom said clean as you go. Let me get rid of my shells. All right. So I think you can put the shells in the disposal. Is it good for the disposal? Maybe I made that up or I heard it somewhere. So let me get a fork. And we're going to mash up these eggs. So again, just like a tuna salad or an egg salad or anything like that. So I'm just going to use a fork, and I'm going to get in here and mash up our 2 boiled eggs. All right. So we want this to be as, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you do want to kind of get it fine so that you don't have big chunk of egg in your sandwich or your salad. Anytime you're making a recipe like this, you want it to be as homogeneous as possible, which just means you want a little bit of everything in the bite. Okay, so I'm just kind of mashing it up. Hopefully you all can see. All right, just kind of mashing this up. Let me make sure this one is all right. Now, this is a recipe too. I'm going to make this per Mandy's instructions, but this is a recipe too that would be great for meal prep. So you could scale up or you could scale down, meaning, you know, if you work, like I work from home in tech, I'm in Zoom meetings all the time. So having something like this already prepared, you can just slap it together in a sandwich, a cold sandwich, or you can make a toasty sandwich. That's what they call them in the UK when I was flying, and they were like, we have such and such toasty. And I'm like, what's a toasty? It's a hot sandwich. All right. So almost done with this. So come on in, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Welcome to Food Talk TV. It's Foodie Friday with Maggie. And I am Maggie, the substitute teacher. So we are making a sardine salad. That's what I'm calling it. I don't know what she called it. She didn't really call it anything. Okay. So this is looking good. So this was just 2 boiled eggs. So again, you can scale it up, you could double or you could quadruple this if you don't mind eating, you know, the same thing over and over. Or you could do one day in a sandwich. If you want to do completely low carb, you could also just make this and top it on a salad, like some greens, all kind of options. Okay, so this is what we have. This is just our 2 boiled eggs. So already you can see the volume is pretty nice. All right, so let's move on to the second ingredient, which was the sardine. All right, so in the video, she used the sardines in oil. So I asked my metabolic specialist, she doesn't want me to use the sardines in oil. So this is what I'm using. This is the chicken of the sea. They make the canned chicken. They also make canned sardines. And this actually came from the Dollar Tree. So for $1.25, you can get 3 ounces of salmon. You could make 3 of them and make a whole meal if you wanted to. Now, again, if you have an aversion to sardines, that's totally fine. You could substitute any fishy fish. You could do smoked salmon. You could also do canned tuna, mackerel, trout, anything like that that's going to give you that nice fishy flavor. Okay, so I am going to open up in the video. She only used 1 can, so I'm going to open up 1 can of these sardines in water, all right, for me, and I'm going to drain the water. Now if you want it to be a little bit wet, I guess you could keep the oil in, but we're going to do a lower calorie version. All right, so I'm just going to pop this and I'm going to drain it over in the sink. So come on in, everybody. Thank you. We're almost at 700 likes. Welcome to Food Talk TV. This is Foodie Friday with Maggie, and I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. Hello, Mrs. Smith. So let me know, for those of you all that eat these kind of salads, do you like egg salad? Do you like tuna salad? Do you like, what do you like? Thank you, Mustard Queen, for the badges. Appreciate you. And sometimes, you all, if I'm in a pinch, I'll just open up a can. This may sound disgusting to you, but I may just open up a can of sardines and get a fork and just eat them like this. Sardine is a really small fish, and it's totally fine to eat the bones. The head is off, and it just gives you that like nice salty flavor. Like if you like anchovies, you might actually like it. All right, so we're gonna add our sardines. I'm just gonna put the whole can, and this is 3 ounces. I'm gonna add that into the egg. All right, so in her recipe, she just did 1 can. So let me show you all again what we're making for those of y'all that just came in. So this is the inspiration: 2 boiled eggs, and we mashed the 2 boiled eggs. And then after that, she got a separate bowl. I'm using the same bowl. 1 can of sardine, onion, and peppers. And then she added the egg, mixed it all together, and then she added mayonnaise. So we are going to do that. But instead of putting ours in sandwich bread, I have an open face sandwich for you all that may be low carb, diabetic, pre-diabetic. All right. So for right now, I'm just going to leave the sardine in here whole. I will get in here with the fork and mash it together, but we need to do a little bit of chopping. We're going to do, she had red onion, and it looked like red bell pepper. I think on this recipe, you could add whatever cruciferous vegetables that you like. If you like cucumber, if you like, I am going to do onion and peppers, but if you have different colored peppers, you absolutely can do that. All right, so let's see what we have. I like the ones in the grocery store that are the traffic light peppers, like the red, yellow, and green. I was just thinking of Culture Club. Come, a chameleon. Y'all know that song. Some of y'all know that song. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green, which is the Ghanaian flag. Anyway, you didn't ask me that. Come on in, everybody. We're over 1,500 likes. Thank you all so much for being here. Welcome to Food Talk TV. This is Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher, and today we are making a sardine salad sandwich. It's going to be an open face sandwich. It's going to be a tostada. All right, so she used red onion and red bell pepper. So I'm going to get the the red bell pepper out of here. Oh, I love vegetables. The boys eat vegetables. I'm a mom, 2 teenage boys, and my mom had me making their baby food. She's a retired home economics teacher, and also keeping fruits and vegetables easy access. The boys will take a pepper like this and just eat it. It's naturally sweet. This is not spicy. So we're going to rinse this off, and we're going to chop it maybe just half or a quarter and put it in here. You can do it to taste. If you want to have more veggies and more fullness without calories, you could do the whole thing. All right. Great way to snack and get full and get hydrated without drinking water. That's another hack, right? Having those fruits and veggies that have a lot of water in them. All right, so let's wash this off, and then we'll get the cutting board, and we're gonna chop it up. And I always say, if you have more time, if you have more money than time, you can buy your vegetables already pre-chopped. If you have more time than money, we're gonna chop them up, all right? And again, this is something that you could double or quadruple if you have extra time. I would absolutely do that and have this down for the week. Because when you have these type of like assembly salads, they once the flavors sit and combine, they actually taste better the next day. All right. So come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. Come on in, everybody. We're over 2,000 likes. Thank you all so much for being here. Happy New Year. I don't think we've done have we done a Foodie Friday? We have, haven't we? All right, so welcome. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. Today we are making a sardine salad, a sardine salad tostada. Have we ever made this before? No. Has that ever stopped us? No. All right, so let's cut this up. Beautiful red pepper, and this will give you some nice color in your salad. You know what? I'm just going to do the top here. Y'all remember, those of y'all that have been rocking with me, we were doing stuffed peppers for a long time. You ever get on a kick and you're eating the same thing, like different versions of the same thing over and over again? We did that with stuffed peppers. You can do them for breakfast. Take this out, crack an egg, cheese. If you eat bacon, whatever, sausage, put it in there, put it under the air fryer. Or you could do like a meal version, put rice inside, cooked rice. You could do rice. You could do like pasta. Like pasta sauce type stuff. So again, I'm not a professional chef, so we're just going to cut these peppers, and I'm just going to use the little top on here, and then we're going to add that to our salad. Thank you all so much. Hello, Fran Diego. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate you all. Hello, Stanley, Jacksonville, Florida. Yeah, y'all can shout out where you're from, and I hope you all are keeping warm. It is snowing. I'm in Atlanta. The kids are out of school. Yes, it is snowing. I posted a little video. It's beautiful. So for us, this is like snowpocalypse because we are not built for it. I used to live in Virginia. That's where the boys were born when my ex-husband and I were living there. And I remember when it would snow like early in the morning. Shout out to Fran in San Diego. I've been there. That dessert restaurant that y'all have, OMG. I think you know what I'm talking about. They have amazing cakes. Y'all, I got a sweet tooth, so stop me. But anyway, those of y'all that are in the parts of the world where you can handle the snow, I remember waking up. You know, we moved there for my work, and the snow trucks would come through and salt like at 3 in the morning. And I was like, what is that? In Atlanta, we got one truck, and the whole city got to share it. So you just need to sit down somewhere because you ain't going anywhere. But that's okay. It's wonderful to be home. I hope you all are staying safe and warm. And prayers up for California. Prayers up for California. I hope all of y'all on the west side, San Diego, I know you're very, very south. But hopefully those of y'all that were affected by the fires are doing okay. I'm so sorry to hear that. All right, come on in, everybody. I want to sing another song. Come on, everybody. There's a song that goes, we're going to do the twist, and it goes like this. Can you ever, do you ever have songs in your head, like on accident, that you don't want to sing, but you have musical outbursts? That's me all the time. All right, y'all. So we chopped up just the top of this red bell pepper, and I'm going to scrape that in the bowl. It's looking lovely. So a little goes a long way, all right, when you have ingredients like this. So we have some diced red bell peppers, and inside the bowl so far we have 2 boiled eggs. We have 1 can of drained sardines and water. Thank you, Fran. Oh, you guys are so generous. Thank you all so much. Hello, Maria. And then she also used red onion. Again, make this your own. Use different peppers or use cucumber, whatever you like. I do have a cucumber. Maybe we'll garnish with that. All right, cucumber and red onion. This could be one of those, like, whatever you have recipes, use it. Don't lose it. All right, so let's see if we can salvage this red onion. And we're just going to do maybe like a quarter of it. Again, gives you beautiful color. And if you don't like the onioniness, if that's a word, of onions, red onions, even green onions, chives, shallots, anything. I'm just here to give you all inspiration. We're over 3,500 likes. Thank you all for tapping and sharing. Welcome to Food Talk TV. This is Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher, and today we are making a sardine salad sandwich. So kind of like a tuna salad sandwich or an egg salad sandwich, all right? So if you are team savory, If you like fishy fish, if you got a can of sardines, or maybe you're on a budget and this is the protein that you can have, I'm going to show you all a way to enjoy it. I think you'll really like. All right, so let's get in here and we're going to cut this onion just a little bit. All right. I think later on I'll cut the rest of it. But let's see, I'm going to do. All right, we'll just do some rings, onion rings, and then we'll just cut these up into like little half circles and then quarter circles. Yeah, let's do a little bit smaller. Whenever you're doing some type of salad like this, like I said, you want everything to be about the same size so you don't bite down and have a big chunk of onion or a big chunk of whatever, all right? So I think that's good. I still want some onion slivers. And then maybe we'll do some cucumber later. So I'm going to add this into our bowl. So I would say it's probably about a half cup, quarter cup. Again, scale up, scale down based on your taste. So again, so far in the bowl, we have 2 boiled eggs, nice and colorful, 1 can of drained sardines in water, and then we have about a half cup of bell pepper, sweet bell pepper, and then about a half cup of diced red onion. All right, so all we need to do is add some mayonnaise and mix it. I will taste it. The recipe that I was inspired in Ghana, whenever we would have like breakfast or anything, they would have a sardine salad set to the side, and it was wonderful. It was basically these ingredients minus the egg, a little bit of oil and salt, and it's just basically like the freshest fishy pico, if that makes sense. All right, so I will get some mayonnaise from the boys' fridge. So we're gonna put, I think she puts 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise in there, and then we will stir it up. Little darling, stir it up. All right, so we'll come back to the cucumber in a moment. Come on in, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. Welcome to Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher, and today we are making a sardine salad. All right, so I'm gonna use regular mayonnaise. If I'm being really strict, I have a 0-calorie mayonnaise, but let's face it, it's a little bit on the watery side. So for the first time, I'm gonna do it with the real mayonnaise. I've got a special one. 1 second. I know y'all are particular to your mayonnaise. You could do Hellmann's, you could do the low calorie, you could do the homemade mayonnaise. We tried that. That was an epic fail. One of my scholars turned me on to this one. This is McCormick lime mayonnaise, so it's got a little kick to it. Some of you all like Duke's mayonnaise. Have it your way, Burger King. Whatever you like. Okay. So if you want to do a lower calorie version, maybe 1 tablespoon, but I do have the 2 tablespoon measure. So I'm just going to put a dollop in here, and then we're just going to stir it up lightly because I still want it. I want it to be mixed together. But if I'm being honest, when I look at her version, it's kind of like one big creamy paste. And I want it to still have like chunk of sardine and chunk of onion and chunk of bell pepper in there. So I'm going to stir it gently just to combine. All right, so again in the bowl we have 2 boiled eggs, 1 can of salmon in water drained, about a half cup of red bell pepper, and about a half cup of red onion. So it's going to be nice and colorful, and again, high in protein. And you can see a little goes a long way, y'all. Now, sardine, like most smoked or salted or canned fish, is going to be naturally salty. So I don't think we need to add anything. I feel like it's missing green. I'll probably sprinkle a little parsley on the end, or you could do some at the end, or you could do some green onion. I still have like a little big clump of mayo in here, so I'm stirring lightly. I want it combined. You probably could have done this with 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise so you don't bite down and have that big chunk. All right, come on in, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. We're over 4,600 likes. This is Foodie Fridays with Maggie, and I am Maggie, the substitute teacher. All right, so this is our sardine salad. I think it looks really good. I'm gonna give it a taste. Want a little onion, want a little pepper, want a little egg, want a little sardine in here. And then we're just, okay, it's more than a little. Who are we fooling, Maggie? And I probably should have kept a little bit of the, maybe I'll cut some more red onion and red pepper on the side as a nice garnish. Because when you put it all in there like that, see how it just kind of becomes like a salad, like a tuna salad. So let's taste it for seasoning, see if we need to add anything. Then we'll move to our bread. Oh my God. Y'all, it is so good. I will put a little black pepper. I think it's fine on salt. This is optional. Just by itself, it's totally fine. You love the happy dances? Yeah, I like to eat. Clearly. Believe me, I know. So let's do some fresh cracked black pepper because this is really, salty and savory. I don't have to worry about salt on my plan. I do have to worry about sugar. So I don't know if there's a low sodium version of tuna, salmon, mackerel, sardine, anchovy, any fishy fish. This just may not be your recipe. All right, so we'll do just a sprinkle, but the saltiness of the sardine pairs really well with the creaminess of the boiled egg. And then you have the crunch. Thank you, Maria. Thank you for the gifts. Y'all are so cute. The crunchiness of the onion and the red bell pepper. I probably would have done green bell pepper just for color. But again, if you're just coming in, let me show you all what we're making because we're done with part one. We're going to move on to part two. So this recipe came up in my feed for a sardine sandwich. So we had 2 boiled eggs that we mashed. And then she got a bowl. She put a can of sardines with oil, onion, pepper, and then added the eggs. And then she put 2 dollops of mayonnaise in there. And then she made exactly what we have now. Hers looks a little bit creamier than mine. And then she did in the sandwich maker buttered bread and then made it into a toasty. All right, so now we're done with our filling. I think it's really good. I put salt and pepper, little salt, mostly pepper. Let me taste it one more time. Let me just stir it up. And then we're gonna set this behind us. And again, you could make this, you could make like a big bowl of this, eat it with a salad, eat it over greens as a salad, have crackers and eat it like that. Make a sandwich, however you want to. All right. So let's just give this another taste. Then we're going to move it behind. And something like this, as it sits, the flavors will get even better. I'm drooling, y'all. So good. All right. Oh my word. I cannot explain, y'all, the flavor. It's just, you have the creaminess of the egg first. And if you don't like sardines, with all the other stuff going on, it doesn't taste very sardine-y. I don't know if that's a word, but you have the creaminess of the egg first. And then there's a little saltiness from the fish, but it's not overpowering. Then when you bite down, you get like this pop of crunch from the red pepper, which is a little bit sweet, and the onion, which is a little bit oniony, gets you right here. Perfect bite. Okay, so now let's move on to the bread. So you saw in this recipe, she did it with actual bread in the toaster. I wish I could have some for me, but I'm going to show you all. It's been a while since we've done this, so we are going to do open-faced tostadas. I'm going to show you all a struggle recipe. I haven't done it with this before, but fingers crossed it will work. All right, so this recipe doesn't have any cheese, but we are going to use cheese to make our bread. I know. Wait for it. All right, so I saw this before on one of my keto, low carb. I'm not keto. Keto allows you to have dairy. There's nothing wrong with it. Do what works for you. But I have to avoid dairy. So let me show y'all what we're doing. All right, so I have the griddle. You can absolutely do this on the skillet as well. If you have a big one, you can do multiples. That's why I have this one. We're going to try and do multiples. All right, so let me get my, whatever this is, plug-in thing. Oh my God, no. I could sit and eat that whole bowl. I've been waiting on it all day. All right, I'm going to wet this and wipe it down. Let's plug this up, and we're going to turn it on high. Make sure everybody can see. All right. So let's go ahead and turn this up. Let me get a wet paper towel just to wipe it down. All right, come on in, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Yes, I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. We're over 7,000 likes. I make food and femininity content, and on Fridays, I'm with you all here on Food Talk TV. So make sure you are subscribed. Food Talk TV has different cooking content every day of the week. I'm with you all on Fridays, but they have all kind of real chefs, unlike me, cooking and giving you all inspiration for food ideas. And then you can go to foodtalktv.com for the actual recipes. All right, everybody. So this is warming up. I can feel it. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Something is wrong with me. All right. So moving on. So before everybody shouts me down, when I say dairy free, I have to avoid cow dairy. I love milk and cream and yogurt and all of that. It doesn't love me back. I get very congested when I eat real dairy, like I have a head cold. All right. So my test results say no dairy. So when I say dairy free, this is what I mean. So I have been on the search for all kind of, I can have goat's milk, sheep's milk, plant-based, other kind of milks and cheeses, but just not cow dairy. So y'all, OMG, I've been wanting to show this to you all. I was out shopping. No, okay, let's tell the truth, Maggie. I was on the internet shopping. And Instacart, the delivery company, I had to get something from Costco, and look at what I found. Goat cheese slices. Now, usually the goat cheese that I have for you all is in the block, and we have to shred it ourselves, which is fine. Y'all are liking it, which is fine. But if you need to make a sandwich or a grilled cheese or whatever, goat's cheese. Yes, this was a 2-pack. Yes, I've eaten half of it. It is what it is. But this is goat's cheese slice that you can, we're going to use. Hopefully it'll work. I don't know. And then when I was at Kroger, because Marcus had to get something for his little girlfriend, Manchego. Manchego is the sheep's milk cheese. So Manchego cheese is kind of like close to Parmesan. So it is a dry, salty aged cheese. So we are going to use, and it's sliced. Usually the Manchego cheese that I have, let me get this on the griddle and talk to y'all in a minute, because this is going to take a second to do. So we're going to try and do 2 slices of Manchego and 2 slices of goat. Now here's the thing. When you do what I'm about to do, when we make these crispy tostadas, cheese, so low carb, gluten-free, we have the skillet or griddle, and it's on high. I may need to turn it down, but we'll keep an eye on it. My mom says, cook with your senses, Maggie. For over 8,000 likes. Thank you all so much for being here. Woo, let me step away. It's hot. Welcome to Food Talk TV. It's Foodie Fridays with Maggie, and I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. If we can get in here. Okay, so while I'm struggling to open this up, here's the thing. You're just gonna put it on the griddle, and then it's going to cook out the liquid, and then it's gonna crisp up on you like a tortilla, like a tostada. But here's the kicker. It has to be real cheese. Oh, y'all don't like the goat's cheese? Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. If you don't like these cheeses, this is just my substitute version. This will work with any real cheese, meaning cheddar cheese, provolone cheese, any cheese that's a real cheese. This will not work with the Kraft slices, you know, the pasteurized processed cheese that's not real cheese. This will not work with that. So it has to be a real, like, deli cheese. All right, I finally got this open. Let me see if I can keep the slice intact. But yeah, this Manchego cheese, and look, it is an acquired taste. It's not for everybody. I accept that. It's kind of, I'm used to it now, but so you all can see. So we're gonna go down over here. So you set it and forget it. So I'm gonna put 2 down, then we're gonna do 2 of goat, and we're just gonna let it rock. So the goat's cheese to me is kind of funky, a little bit sour, kind of like a blue cheese. The Manchego is kind of like a Parmesan. The goat's cheese is a little bit like a blue cheese. People love it. or don't love it. That's totally fine. Uh-oh. All right, trying to get this out. It's breaking on me. I should have taken it out. It's refrigerator cold, so it's trying to crumble on me. All right, let me turn this down. It's already getting brown. We have done this before with, I think the only other place I saw goat's cheese slices. All right, this is a struggle bus, but let's see what we can do. Was at Whole Foods. Stay away from the griddle. All right. All right, so not perfect, but do you notice? Can you all see here? The edges start to get brown, and then it starts bubbling up like this. Ooh, it's popping me. This is what you want, but you just continue to let it cook. And then once it's completely brown, I don't even turn it over. You can if you want to, but it's gonna make like a cracker consistency. That's gonna be our bread. Y'all see me over here? I feel like I should do one more. All right, so again, if you can have bread, do bread. I turned it down a little bit. Let me turn it up a little bit more. This like bubbles, it's gonna like cook out all of the liquid, and then it's going to get brown. Hold on, y'all, the robot comes alive. Alexa, set volume to 0. All right, so I'm just keeping an eye on this. We have done this to make like taco shells, anything that you want to have like a bread substitute or a cracker substitute. Now over here, I should have kept these separate. I don't know if you all can see, they kind of melded together. This one is doing well. Let me turn the temperature back up. And I'm going to get the spatula and see how they start to move. All right, so come on in. This is not a science experiment, but welcome to Food Talk TV. This is Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher, and we are making tostadas. So if you all can see over here, notice how when I go to move it, the whole thing kind of comes up like a chunk. Whereas if the edges haven't browned yet, if you try to move it, it'll just spread. So we're going to actually get up underneath this one, and I think I will flip it. Be careful because it is hot. All right, so you see this golden brown color? This is our bread substitute. So the manchego is doing quite nice. We'll see how the goat is doing. I turned it down, but you want it to get into crispy on one side. And you can like do a whole batch of these, and I have tested it. They will keep well. So you could do like a whole batch of these, and you could put them in like a container, and they will keep. And then the next day they're still crispy. You could do this as a bread substitute or whatever you like. All right, I'm gonna carefully flip it. If you wanted to do a taco shell, then you would take it off while it's soft and just hang it. Oh, pop me. You would just hang it over something like this, because as soon as you take it off the heat, it will harden. So let me get a wire rack together. Okay, our goat's cheese is just about ready. Let me see if I can separate. See what's happening over here? So you gotta wait for it to get malleable enough. All right, is everybody following? All right, speaking of following, make sure you're following Food Talk TV. We're almost at 10,000 likes. Thank you all so much. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher, and this is Foodie Fridays with Maggie. So you can try this with different cheeses, and the drier, the harder the cheese, the better it will do. So remember I told you the manchego is like a Parmesan. This is a dry, salty, aged cheese. Notice how this one's coming along. The goat's cheese is a little bit softer, and see how I'm having a little bit of struggle. Let me get another spatula. I might be able to turn it. Be careful, it's really, really hot, so probably 2 spatulas. All right, this one is struggling a little bit. We'll give it just a second. I think I'm gonna take this one off. So I'm just gonna get a wire rack so you all can see. So this is my bread substitute. All right, so it's still a little bit pliable here, but we're gonna just put it on a wire rack and let the air around it, and instantly, once you get it off of the heat, this will cool. So this has been a great substitute. if you like cheese, but it doesn't really taste too cheesy. It just gives you a nice crunch, okay? So I'm gonna set that over here over our salad. So we have two that did well. This goat's cheese is struggling a little bit, and this one is really struggling. So we did a nice little experiment. But again, Colby cheese, cheddar cheese, provolone cheese, anything that's not pasteurized processed. And y'all can see if it's not crispy yet, when you go to move it, it will just kind of disintegrate on you. So let's take this one off. This reminds me of Gillis and that crispy chicken skin. So you could fold it into whatever you like, but we're going to do open face tostadas. Oh, wow. They crisp just like that, y'all. Look. In that fast. All right, so this one is done. We have two manchego slices. So you could put them together and make sandwich bread. And then this is the goat's cheese. And again, you can do this on the stove. All we did is a dry skillet. And I would say medium to medium high, but just keep an eye on it. You're looking for that golden brown color. And you can do this as a pizza crust substitute, as a bread substitute. You could crumble them up and put them on top of, I don't know, soup or salad. I think this one is good. All right. So notice how like pliable it is, but just put it on a rack in like less than a minute. Look at it now. You want to lay it flat and we're done. All right. So we have our sandwich bread. So now Avengers assemble. All right. So hopefully that helps somebody. So if you need some substitutes for cheese, this is what I use. So this is manchego. This one came from Publix. And manchego is a sheep's milk cheese. So this one is, I think manchego is a city in Spain. I've never been there, would love to go. But this is manchego cheese. So I use this a lot as a substitute for Parmesan. Do I have it here? I don't think I have it. All right. Usually when I get it, it comes in a wedge like this. This one is goat's cheese, but I found these goat's cheese slices at Costco. All right. I had never seen them before. So this is the Costco sliced goat's cheese. So if you struggle with dairy, if you still want to try some different cheeses, I love giving you all inspiration. All right, so we're just going to wipe this down and we're ready to assemble. You love the goat's cheese? Thank you, Kelly. I understand it's an acquired taste. It took me a while too, but it's kind of like if it's that or nothing, you'll eat it. You'll learn to like it or not. All right, let me just wipe this down and we'll move it. All right, y'all, the power just flickered. So let's hurry up and wrap this up. I have a little, what are those things called? Generator. All right. So come on in. Welcome to Food Talk TV. This is Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. We are making a sardine salad sandwich. So if you like tuna salad, if you like egg salad, this is that kind of recipe for you. All right, so I'm gonna carefully move this since it's hot. All right, cake's on the griddle. All right, let that cool down. Let's bring over this. So you all saw our bread substitute. You lost power last night? Oh my goodness. All right, so see the one that was kind of hanging, our goat's cheese? So the manchego kind of kept its shape. I struggled a little bit with the goat's cheese, but just giving you all some options for a bread substitute, okay? So I'm just gonna set this over here. All right, let's put this back. And now we are ready to assemble, but I think I'm gonna do a little bit of cucumber. I need some green. We'll do a little parsley and a little cucumber. I'm gonna move this behind me just because I don't wanna mess it up. It is really like brittle and delicate, but I'm very pleased with it. So I'm gonna do just a couple more, like one other vegetable, a little half moon cucumber slices for some green. So come on in, everybody. We're almost done. We are making a sardine salad sandwich. So if you just popped in, this was the inspiration. She made hers on regular bread, buttered bread, toasted. I have to be gluten-free. I have to be low carb. I'm trying to lose this weight. So it was 2 boiled eggs, sardines, onions, peppers, and then she added some mayonnaise. And you just mix it all together to make like an egg salad. And then she put it together on a grill with buttered bread. So instead of buttered bread, I did what are we calling those? I don't know, Maggie chips, Maggie toast. Let me wash this. We'll get a little cucumber, completely optional. Again, any vegetables that you like would be great, especially if they're nice and crunchy. So we're just gonna let's do some half moon. This is just gonna go on top. All right, so we're just gonna do All right, so we're just gonna do some simple slices here. So good. And you know, the more you eat this stuff, the more you want to eat it. But again, any cruciferous vegetable will work. So onions, peppers, I don't know, whatever you like. Okay, so let's assemble. How do we want to do this? Let's get the plate. All right. So I'm very excited. So let's move the knife. And do I want some red onion? We got red onion. All right. So we have the plate. Let's do the manchego since that one kept its shape. So again, if you can have it on bread, have it on bread. Aw, thank you, Kelly. I appreciate the compliment. Yes, I love the kitchen. It's my happy place. All right, so we're gonna put our bread slices down. So again, this was a slice of manchego cheese. You can use any real cheese. Over 10,000 likes. Thank you all so much. All right. On the dry skillet, cold skillet, turn it up to like medium. And then when it gets brown, you can turn it over or not. You can use this as like a pizza crust or anything. All right. So this is our gluten-free bread because it's just cheese. I know this recipe originally doesn't have cheese, but that's what I'm using. So that I have some of the cucumber slices. So we're just going to get kind of fancy and put these all over. So you have that nice little cucumbery crunch in everything. All right. So layer number 1 is just our bread or whatever. Layer number 2 is cucumber. And I think I'll salt the cucumber just a little bit. You can bring vegetables alive with just a little bit of oil and salt. All right. Let them cook. Says, what are you making? We are making a sardine salad sandwich. All right. So again, if you don't like sardines, you can do this with any fishy fish. So it could be tuna, it could be salmon, mackerel, anchovies. I don't know, but this is going to be an inspiration to something I ate in Ghana. So just like Indian food has like yogurt on the side to cool you down, just like Latin cuisine has pico on the side to cool you down. It's very common in African food because we eat a lot of spice to have this type of like cool sardine salad on the side. All right, so what I've done now is I've just put my cucumbers on top, completely optional. Oh, this is so good. I want to eat it now. Okay. So we made our sardine salad. Again, in the bowl was 2 boiled eggs. We had 1 can of sardines, and I use this kind, chicken of the sea. You can get this at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. Oh, you like the hair. Thank you, Krista. This is the sardines in water, so take off some extra calories. I drained them. I put the sardine in here, a little bit of red onion, and a little bit of red bell pepper. So we're going to spoon this on generously to our open face tostada. All right. Again, sandwich bread or crackers or, all right, let me do this carefully because this is very brittle. So I just want to give it some support. It could be sandwich bread. It could be, if you want a low carb, completely low carb and lower calorie, you could just get a bed of greens and do like a nice salad. Y'all, we're keeping this on here. I think her version made like 4. All right. So this is what we have. So we're going to set this one down. And we're going to do the other one. We're going to use it all up. I am so excited, y'all. Why do I get so excited to eat? Oh, yes. You see, look, over here, y'all, clearly. But yes, I do. I enjoy it. And especially like if you're on a health and wellness plan, you know, if you need to, I don't do New Year's resolutions. If you do, that's great. But, you know, if you're trying to eat healthier, you know, sometimes we think that healthy food is not enjoyable. I disagree. I like to like my food. So again, this is high protein. We've got egg and we've got sardine. If you don't like red bell pepper, you could do tomato. If you don't like tomato, all kinds of stuff. All right, so I'm just gonna put that down here. Woo! All right, let's scrape the bowl. Y'all know these ingredients are expensive. No ingredient left behind. So let's just put that on here. And then you can garnish it with whatever you like. I'll do a little bit of parsley. Oh! Just checking it for research purposes. Y'all know when you let it sit, it gets even better. Okay, let me not embarrass myself. Hold up. Let's get some parsley and call it a night. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what? We have the struggle goat cheese slices. We'll take a picture of the open face and then I'll make one a sandwich and taste it for y'all. But I got to get pictures that look halfway decent to tailor. So again, the recipe is going to be on foodtalktv.com. Make sure you all are subscribed on the website. She has all of my recipes, all of the other creators' recipes. Just doing a little bit of parsley, completely optional, but just a little pop of struggle color. And this is it. Looks good. Looks nice and chunky. Again, if you like egg salad, oh, thank you, Donna. If you like egg salad, tuna salad, any of those kind of salads, this is a sardine salad. So high protein, low carb. I did an option without bread. So let me take a picture. And then you know I gotta, y'all, I want to eat this so bad. I wish I didn't like it so much. You know, okay, I am not one of these people. I have met like 2 people in my life that are like, I don't really care about food. I just kind of eat for sustenance. Who does that? Anyway, focus, Maggie. All right, let's get a nice picture. Oh, y'all, this is beautiful. So you all will see this on Food Talk TV. So when you see this on my page, or on foodtalktv.com, and you're like, did we make that? Yes, we made that. This is our sardine salad. Again, you could eat it with crackers. Let's do one with the flash. You could eat it with crackers. You could eat it over greens. You could just sit by the bowl and eat it with a spoon. All right, let's do a video, and then y'all, we're gonna eat this. All right. Whew. I'm trying to pretend like I'm not drooling. Okay, focus. Oh my gosh. Okay. So again, the inspiration was this. A sardine salad sandwich. She made it on buttered bread. This looks amazing and buttery and bready. If you can have it, I always say have some for me. 2 eggs, boiled eggs, mash them up. A can of sardines. She kept the oil. I drained the water. A little bit of red onion, a little bit of red bell pepper, substitute whatever crunchy veggies you like, and a couple tablespoons of mayo, and just mix it like you would an egg salad or tuna salad. I did add a little bit of salt. I meant to salt the cucumber and I forgot. It's fine. A little bit of salt and a lot of pepper, just optional. The sardine has a lot of flavor and the veggies do too. And then she put it between toasted bread. All right. So my version, I put a little bit less mayo because I didn't want it to look too creamy. I wanted it to look like this. You know, people like to know what's in their food. All right. So this is it. We're going in. Let's taste. Y'all, do I look a hot mess? Oh my gosh. Y'all, it's so good. And look, our bread is holding up. One more bite for research. Where's the towel? Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Hold up. Where is it? The only thing, the only thing, it's a 9.5. Tomorrow it would be a 10. Because tomorrow, like everything would mix together. It's incredible. The creaminess of the egg, the crunchiness, maybe do a little bit less red onion because it's kind of oniony. I like it. Y'all, this is so good. Okay. So since she made a sandwich, what am I eating? I've said it 100 times, but it's okay. We made a sardine salad sandwich. So if you like tuna salad, if you like egg salad, we made one with sardines. I'm going to try and make the sandwich, y'all. All right, so struggle bus, pull up. So this is the struggle goat's cheese. I'm going to put this on top and then we're going to wrap up. I'm going to try and take a bite like a sandwich. Oh my gosh. 10 out of 10. Okay. You need both slices. You need both slices, y'all. You need the crunch on the top and the bottom. I'm glad I showed you the open face. Y'all, I'm about to embarrass myself. So good. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching. This is Foodie Fridays with Maggie. I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. We made a sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free sardine salad sandwich. It's incredible. I showed you all how to make your own crispy bread, or you can have it with regular bread. Make a big bowl of this and eat on it during the week. High protein, really healthy. My job is done here. So I'm going to devour the rest of them. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher. I'm with you all on Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central. Make sure you are subscribed to Food Talk TV. There's different cooking content live every day of the week. They've got new creators coming on all the time, real chefs. I am not one, but I enjoy cooking for you all. We have grill masters, we have healthy people, we have comfort food people, all kind of stuff. So I cook with sugar, dairy, and gluten-free substitutes. If you don't like this version, use your own cheese, use your own veggies, make it your own. I'll be back with you all next Friday. What are we making? I don't know, something will inspire me, but I'm glad you all liked it. I'll get the pictures and videos over to Taylor, and I will see you all next Friday. All right, everybody, thank you and good night. And thank you for 12,000 likes, everybody. Wow. If I can get the button, y'all, I'm struggling. Hold on. I got to really reach. I have to pull the phone back so y'all can see the counter. There we go. Okay. Whew. Y'all, this is so good. Hold up. I'm coming Instagram. I'm coming YouTube. This is too good. Oh my God. I've been waiting all day. I know that sounds weird, but some bacon. Woo! Okay. Let's see what you all are saying. Hello, Tammy. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. On Fridays, they want me to be exclusive on TikTok. So I'm not ignoring you all. So I come on early and then I stay on late. So if you have a question or a comment. I'm going to read them now. Then I'm going to let you all go because I want to eat this. It is really, really good. Jurgen, you like it? Kim is laughing. Ethel's here for my dancing. Y'all know I wish. Sometimes I wish I weren't that extra. But that just wouldn't be me. So welcome to Extra Maggie. Wannabes laughing. Trisha says it looks delicious. It's really good. It's really fresh. It's really clean. Like I said, only if you like sardines or a fishy fish. If you're like, I don't eat sardines, fine. Do it with tuna. Or if you got it like that, do it with salmon. But it's yummy. Jurgen's here for it. Shout out to the pescatarians amongst us. This is for you. Hello, Jessica. Sheila's here. Hello, beautiful. Thank you so much. Too kind. I appreciate that. Yes, good evening, everyone. Hello, Nate. Devalia, never late. Come on late, leave early. It's totally fine. Gillis was putting you on to sardines. Yes, and it's a really affordable protein, you all. Dollar Tree. And this is the same chicken of the sea that they make the canned chicken. $1.25. I have a whole stack, in the pantry. Sometimes when I'm really hungry, like this, or boiled eggs or jerky, having those high protein snacks works for me. It's a pretty bell pepper. Yes, absolutely. Isn't it? Aren't vegetables beautiful? I'm telling you, y'all. Yeah, I need to eat all of this. Bert is here. Hello. I don't see the comment, but thank you so much. Yes, I hope you all are staying dry and warm. The power flickered a moment, but I think we made it through okay. It is snowing. I posted a video. Well, it snowed this morning. The boys are out of school. Everybody's fine. They're at their dad's. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on here. I'm gonna eat this as a sandwich. It is so good. Yes, interesting. Sardine salad, I know, but this is very common. I'm holding on to Ghana. So again, I forgot all the announcements, y'all. But I am going to be going back to Ghana in December. The travel company has asked me to partner with them. So I am happy to announce that we are going to have December to remember. So if you want to go to Ghana, if you've ever want to go to the motherland, if you want to go to Africa and you don't know how, you don't know where, we have a tour that's being planned. The link is up. I think I put the link in the description, but you can go to teachablemomentswithmaggie.com. We will have a Zoom meeting, an interest meeting for anybody who's interested. Come ask your questions. It will be in 2 weeks. So I have a couple more times to announce it with Richard, our tour guide from Royal Land Tours, the tour company. Y'all, we have so much planned for you. We have the opportunity. I don't know if I could say what the special thing is, but if you've ever wanted to come to the motherland, there's nothing like celebrating the new year in Ghana on the beach. It's amazing, especially when it's cold here. It's so nice to be somewhere warm and tropical. So we're planning on going between Christmas and New Year. So that week between Christmas and New Year's 2025 rolling into 2026. And I just posted a promo video they made. So yeah, those are the announcements. And then I put a poll up on my YouTube page. Lucy and I have started the finishing school for the modern woman. So that one is closed for live enrollment. You can do any of our classes on demand. But ladies, we do have some other classes that will be open in March to teach what you all want us to teach. And these are private classes taught on Zoom. But we have the basic class, which is relationship basics. That class, where is it? Is it this one? Yes, relationship basics for the modern woman. If your mother didn't teach you how to be a good woman to a good man, and you don't know how to date with intention, you don't know what we mean when we say study your man and anticipate his needs, we're going to talk about that in the relationship basics class. Or if you're already married or already in a relationship and you want more advanced skills, we have the wife lessons, the wife archetypes for the modern woman. What does a husband need from his wife at different stages of his life if you want something traditional? So we're letting you all vote on what you want us to teach. So go to my YouTube page, go over to the community tab, which I think is now posts, and you can vote in the poll, and then we will get something. I think I'll close the poll by Saturday. All right. So let's see what else y'all are saying. Then I'm going to let you all go so I can eat. Trisha says it looks delicious. Jurgen says you're hungry now, and it's my fault. I know, Jurgen. I'm sorry. I wish you were closer. I would cook for you or send you. Did y'all see that flicker? Okay. Y'all see that? Look, if it ends, we're done. All right. Okay, hold up, y'all. This thing's about to end. Sardine salad. You were going to go to work. Okay. Understand. Gillis is here. Good evening, everybody. All right, everybody. The power is flickering. So pray for me. Let me eat. My devices should be charged up. So I'm going to let you all go. I'm only streaming 2 cooking streams a week, Mondays with Aisha. So if you're here for food, I'll be back on Monday. I usually cook for the Marines for Marcus, and then Foodie Friday. All right, so I've cut back on the live streaming. I'm still making content every day, but cutting back on the live streaming so I can work on all these other things. All right, so good stuff is coming. The book, this travel. Tomorrow, I have 2 streams for you all. You get a double header tomorrow. So tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, if you all want to see everything that happened in Ghana, I'm going to do my recap whenever I travel, and I'm going to do that with our tour guide, Richard. So you'll see all the pictures and videos. I've been posting as I go, but everything that we did in Ghana. So we're going to talk all about that in tomorrow's stream at 1 o'clock if you want travel content. And then at 5 o'clock Eastern, Lucy and I will be back with this ridiculous series that you all like about women should enjoy being single. If you don't know, they're already posted. Just turn on your notifications and I will see you all tomorrow. All right. So thank you all again. Oh, Auntie Jenny's here. Hello, Auntie Jenny. Hello, Jurgen. Thank you for moderating. Those of you all who were here to help. I am going to take my sardine sandwich. Y'all would eat this. Y'all would eat this. You would. Let me let you go so I don't embarrass myself. All right. Thank you, everyone on Instagram. Sorry if I missed you. Hello, Tammy. Evan says, what are we making? Hopefully you heard sardine sandwich. Thank you all for the follows. Thank you all for all of the support. Hello, Maxine. Maxine. Oh, it's Roxanne. Hello, my goal coach is here. Thank you all so much. Hello. Are you over here as well? Wannabe and Mr. Love. Just waving at everybody. We're good. All right. Goodbye, Instagram. See you all tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern travel content, 5 p.m. Eastern relationship content. All right. And then thank you all so much over here at 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. See y'all tomorrow.